Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be continuing with the concepts of digital marketing. So in the last lecture we covered about basics of digital marketing, that is user research and surveys. Okay, so today we will understand what is user interviews. Okay, so basically what is a user interview? So it is a one-on-one interaction with the user of the product or the service to understand his or her needs. Okay, and to make the improvements in your product or the service based on its insights that you get or the feedback that you get from the user. Okay, so let's understand it one by one, what all things are there in user interviews. Okay, so what is an user interview? So an interview is a one-on-one discussion with your user that goes deep into the user's background, okay, and its experience and needs. Okay, so it can help you validate your idea and gather feedback on a communication theme or product features. Okay, so basically you will get overall insights from the user's perspective, like what all changes you need to make in your product or the service. Okay, so there are different types of interviews are available, okay, to understand the user's perspective. Okay, so one is exploratory interview. So, okay, it helps you discover the pain points of the user and get ideas for new product features. Okay, straightforward, right? So next is validation interview. So it serves to test your hypothesis and verify whether your thoughts about the product are shared by the users. Okay, so you have certain idea about the product, and when you take this validation interview you will understand that whatever you thought about the product is true or not with respect to users perspective. Okay, then satisfaction oriented interview, so it can be termed as feedback. So through it you can assess your response towards your product. Okay, then next is efficiency interview. So this helps you improve the product according to the likes and dislikes of the user. Okay, so the last one is usability interview. So this gives the typical idea of the prototype. Okay, so this type of interview is usually conducted when the initial prototypes are made, and it focuses on observing the user while he or she interacts with the prototypes. Okay, so if you create one prototype, you can launch the prototype in the small sample area, and then you can get the feedback from those users. Okay, so the process of conducting interviews. Okay, so how what are the things you need to remember when you conduct the interview? So first you need to identify your interviewees. That means first you need to understand like uh, which are the users you can interview. Okay, and then make a rough script about what you're going to ask them. Then inform the participants of your purpose for conducting the interview and assure them an anonymity. Okay, so that means you don't want to public their names or social status. Okay, and then avoid asking leading questions. Then keep the sessions short because prolonged sessions may bore the interviewer, and then take a break between the interviews. Okay, so this will give them some fresh idea and honest perspective with respect to the product. Okay, and then make the interview comfortable and encourage honest and open responses. Okay, so don't pressurize them, just be free, and then make them more comfortable so that you get a honest response. Okay, so how you can create the interview questions? Okay, so the primary rules for creating interview questions are don't rationalize your decisions with the user. Okay, instead listen to what he or she has to say. Okay, and then don't ask hypothetical questions just to pitch your product. Okay, be real, and so that you can get the honest results. Okay, and what all things you should cover with respect to your interview. Okay, so first you need to understand the problem faced by the user, then the frequency with which the user faces this problem. That means does he face the problem on weekly or monthly or quarterly basis, something like that. Okay, then the last time the pain point occur, or okay, straightforward, right? And then what is the user has done to solve the problem. Okay, so and then what the user disliked about the solution. Okay, so whatever problems user had conveyed you and whatever solutions you conveyed them, you need to understand them both thoroughly and give them a proper feedback. Okay, so after this user interview process, whatever data you get, you need to analyze those data collected through interviews, and once you analyze those data, what you need to do is, after you have completed the entire interview process, you will be left with a lot of data about your users needs and expectations, right? So at this juncture, it is important to analyze this data in a proper manner so as to get the most accurate insights. Okay, so basically marketing involves most probably, like, the involvement in marketing is customers, right? That means if you have the customers, then you can increase your business or the idea of the products, right? So whatever feedback you get from a surveys or this user interview, you need to analyze those feedback and make your product or the service better and better, right? So as to increase the traffic of the users towards your brand, right? So once you get this data, you can analyze it, and then you can take proper actions so as to increase your business. Okay, so this was all about the second concept of the digital marketing, that is user interviews. Okay, so hope you learned and understood something from this video, and if you learned something, do hit that subscribe button, and till then, take care, bye bye.